Okay, time to take a look at the BNX TruFilter MERV 13 air filter. So MERV 13, that's very important for me. I want to have the best air that I can get. And for residential filtration, that is the most common high-value MERV rating that you can get. So the MERV rating is going to give you an idea of what this can actually filter out. So this can filter out everything down to virus carriers. I also see all over the packaging, made in USA. So that's very cool. We don't normally see that anymore. So this is a 4-pack. So there are 4 filters in here. They're each 1 inch deep. So this is 20 by 20 by 1. So the 1 inch deep, and then 20 inches on each dimension. So the easiest way to determine what size you need is just to check your current filter and see what the sizes are on it. So it normally says on the side just like this, 20 by 20 by 1. So just look for that. One of the first things that I'm noticing on here is that there is no damage on the filter itself. Any filter like this that you're going to get is basically going to be built the same. We got this cardboard frame, and we got the filter material itself. But this one actually stepped it up a bit, so not all filters do this. Some of them do, some of them don't, but it's very good to actually see this. So this wire mesh right here, what that's going to do is it's going to help to support all of this to make sure that none of these things kind of flatten out or bend in or do anything weird as that air is flowing through it. So if we were to install this upside down, we were to push air in through this way, because it doesn't have any of that framework or anything on here, it could actually pull this filtering material off. That's why we always follow the arrow and put it this way. And we don't need it on both sides. We actually don't want it on both sides, because if we put all this extra framing material on both sides, all that would do is block some of the airflow. So this is the best design for getting good airflow as well as keeping everything supported. It actually says on the side here the MERV rating that's actually rated for, so we know just at a glance what this actually is. And this is one thing that's pretty cool. So you're supposed to replace these things every 3 months. Some people say 6 months, but obviously if you want your equipment to last longer, do it every 3 months. We can actually write down the month, day, and year, so in the event that we forget, we can just look at the filter and we'll know exactly where we're at. One of the things I always want to check on here is to make sure that they actually use good adhesive to bond this framing together. And this, like, I can pick at it and it is not pulling apart, so that's very good. I have seen in the past sometimes where they just use really bad adhesive and you can just like basically flick it and it'll pull itself apart. So this is good adhesive, this is a good frame. So yeah, the filters look good, so let's go ahead and install it and see what kind of airflow we get. So different vents are done in different ways. Some of them have screws, some just kind of like a quick lock. So when you're pulling this down, you just want to make sure that none of this falls into your eye. We had a good fit. That's very important, so that's very good. So let's go ahead and do the other one. So now if we turn the air on, yep, got good flow, nice clean air.